It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to tune in on this Tuesday morning, and you're about to get your just rewards. South African triathlon star Matt Trautman was knocked off his bike unbelievably while training in 2017 and suffered a spine injury that nearly ended his career. Just a year later, he stood on top of the step of the Ironman 70.3 South Africa, and in 2020 has added yet another title to his name. The pro triathlete was greeted by a 1.9 kilometer ocean swim, 90.1 kilometer bike race and a 21.2 kilometer run on his way to his fourth victory at the event in East London last month. And Matt joins us in studio this morning to share his inspiring story and an inspiring approach, because I think you are inspiring a lot of triathletes out there, but also a lot of coaches in the way that you train and the way that you train coaches. Matt, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I marvel at athletes that are able to compete on this level. It's one thing, I think most people, to complete an Ironman is enough of an achievement, but to actually race it and be competitive is on a different level entirely. But let's go back a few steps. You started in the triathlon circuit quite late. Were you always an endurance athlete? Were you always pushing yourself in that space? Or how did you find your way to triathlons?
Yeah, it definitely took a bit of a different route to becoming a pro triathlete compared to the norm. I was actually a sailor before I...
Really?
Yeah.
And you fell off the boat and then had to swim back to shore, and then you were there?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. But now at a school level, I was running and paddling. I grew up in Pietermaritzburg, so big endurance community there with comrades and everything. So I think it's sort of in your blood if you grow up there. But then, yeah, I went into sailing, and eventually, yeah, I thought, let's give triathlon a go. It was more of just a spur of the moment type of, a bit bored with sailing, let's try something else. And yeah, it took off from there.
At what point do you cross that threshold of wanting to do something, being relatively good at it, and then competing for titles and holding South African records in the process?
Yeah, it was quite a quick process, actually. So I did my first triathlon in 2012, and then in 2013, I raced as an age grouper. So, yeah, in triathlon, especially the longer Ironman events, you can race as an age grouper or a professional. So I did 1 year as an age grouper, and, yeah, I got some good results, and it was sort of like a crossroads of my life there. Do I give this a full go, or head back to sailing, or try and find a desk job, which probably wasn't going to happen.
It was never going to happen, no.
And yeah, so I gave it a go as a pro, and yeah, luckily it went well, and yeah, made a go of it.
Then you feel like you're peaking, you get knocked off your bike and just about break your back. Well, take us through what happened, first of all, in that accident, and how tough it was finding your way back so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still early in my career. It was early 2017, so it was 3 years ago now. Yeah, I was out for a training ride. It was actually just before that 70.3 South Africa race, the weekend before, just doing my last long ride. And yeah, a car drove into me from behind at high speed, and I sort of hit the windshield and did a couple of backflips over the car, and yeah, ended up with 2 burst fractures in my lumbar spine, and yeah, I got close to the spinal cord, so I was quite lucky not to have any serious long-term damage, but they had to do a spinal fusion between 3 vertebrae, so yeah, it took a while to get over that for sure.
Is it more mental than physical? And how much, being the kind of athlete working in a space where you constantly are pushing yourself mentally, how much did that help?
Yeah, it's, I mean, definitely both, the mental and physical. Yeah, that recovery process. Yeah, I mean, I had to let the body adjust to the new situation, and there's a lot more load placed on the spine above and below that fusion because you don't have the discs doing their job there anymore. So yeah, it was just being patient, and yeah, I think mentally maybe from the sailing, like sailing's definitely a patience game a lot of the time, so that might have helped.
Loads of frustration, yeah.
Yeah, but it took a while, and honestly, I feel like I'm only now, 3 years later, sort of getting back to a level that I'm happy with, and that that I can train consistently. It's been yeah, just a process of learning what load the body can now handle and how to adjust the training. And
Well, you're winning, dude. You're winning. So I think
Yeah.
you're back. I think you're back there.
Yeah.
Just lastly, what did you make of the event? How tough were the conditions in East London?
Yeah, it was actually quite a tough day this year. It was quite windy, and there was some good competition. Henry Schoeman, the Olympic bronze medalist, came round, and last year's winner and ex-Terra World champ Brad Weiss was there. So, yeah, some good competition and tough conditions, and yeah, it was close racing, and I was very happy to come away with the win this year.
Well, we're glad to see you here, safe and dominating once again. But well done on your comeback, and congratulations.
Thanks so much.
On another fantastic win. And maybe you're an athlete we're wanting to inspire this morning. Lift our mood, and maybe that's the course that you go. Maybe you can inspire us with some of your photos and videos from Ironman. If you were just a weekend warrior who were able to complete it, or maybe you were out there knocking it about with the big guns, but you can let us know how you get yourself in shape and how you inspire yourself through physical inspiration. Hit us up on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page.